Okay, everybody. So, this week's episode of Vinland Saga sees, Thorfinn basically having a dream after being, not, not, knocked out cold by the, farm ants who ruined Thorfinn and, Aenir's, wheat field, as sort of payback for them getting into too good with the master and the rest of the farm and of the farm staff and just overall slaves getting treated too good. Um, while while Aenir says to the farm ants, "Hey, uh, is that all you guys got? Come on." Uh, and they keep telling him, "Why won't you just collapse and pass out already?" And then Anier's like, "Come on, let's go all out." And then eventually the farmhand says, "I I don't have time for this stubborn idiot. Let's just go." But boy, slave, are you going to regret this? You making a scene like this, you guys are in for much more than just a regular punishment for causing this big a scene. And while and then after all this takes place, at 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 the end of the episode, the master basically lets Aenir and Thorfinn go unpunished uh, because Father actually found what the farmhands did to the wheat field. It's while all this is going on that Thorfinn, in its unconscious state, actually has I guess you could call it an out-of-body experience, where he dreams that he that he's actually made it to Vinland and actually has a quick visit with his dad, Thor's, and Thorfinn says to his dad, "Father, I had the craziest dream. Arrows were flying, you got killed, and then I got so obsessed with revenge that I kept moving from battlefield to battlefield, and to top it all off, I I I, I eventually even became a slave. Pretty crazy dream, and then Charles, and then Thor rather basically says, "I'm sorry, Thorfinn. That was no dream. That was reality." And then Thor is like, "I smell blood, Thorfinn. I'm sorry. I had to leave you behind, but I smell blood. Who did you cut with that knife?" And then with that blade rather. And then Thorfinn sees a basically Einar's beheaded Ed, and then he says, and and then Thor basically tells him again, "I'm sorry I had to leave you behind, Thorfinn. That there were so many things I had left to say to you and teach you about how to use your power as a warrior for good and not some crazy vengeance trick. But now I must leave you behind. But you do know now, don't you? Nobody in the world, period, ever asked to be your enemy or experience or should have to experience any type of war or bloodshed. nobody is ever your enemy. Nobody ever deserves to be aided or killed. And then Thor then goes down to El, which he thinks at first is Valhalla, which is where in mystical Asgardian culture, as you know, that's where the resting place of brave warriors are said to go in Asgardian culture and just ancient war, warrior culture in general. And then Thornton's like stuck hanging on to that same cliff he's been hanging on to, trying, excuse me, trying not to fall into the pit of lava. What what when he not only sees all the skeletal remains of every single person that 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 he killed throughout his quest for revenge, but Askeladd actually appears and says, "Hey Thornton, long time no see, but what in the world made you come back to this place again? This isn't Valhalla like you think. The underworld is actually nicer than this place. This is basically the dumping ground for warrior scum, and 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 all these people right here are are actually your own victims that you killed in your quest to get revenge against me. Your anger led to countless people whose names you didn't even know or even think to hear out their cries for mercy. You are now facing all these people, and look, we even still have my out of control soldier whose name I'm not going to try and pronounce in the video, guys. It's still hard to say, but it's that really fat Viking who basically went berserk every time he ate something or drank something. Born, I think is how you say it, I'm not sure. But basically Askeladd says, everybody in here and still in the real world, Thornton, can still be your enemy and is your enemy as long as you let them. What you're seeing in this ultimate version of hell for the warfare type of soul is the world as we know it. And endless battle, endless bloodshed, endless torture of 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 souls whose cries were unheeded, crying out for help, and 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 you were able to escape this place the last time before I re-dragged you back down here, because because your mind and body was full of the material uh, of a true warrior, but and now it's empty, and it's after seeing all this that ended up out with Askeladd, basically holding up the lost souls up and telling Thornton, hey, this is your chance to get out of this place permanently. by by taking your the people that you killed actually with you and never forgetting them, and using them to actually climb up and get out there. So come on, Thornton, climb up, get out there, fight your true battle, and this time, don't fail me in becoming a true warrior. Climb up, Thornton, and and after that, Thornton wakes up and basically says to Aenir that from today on he's basically uh, going to try and abandon um, using all forms of violence. Uh, uh, and so, guys, again, the episode ends with Thornton vowing never to lose control of his temper again and live a new life free of violence. Have a good one.